Jen and I are trying to figure out anything we can do in this room to make it better. We don't have wire or anything.
You should put your phone on data as well.
Yeah, that's another thing. I should get off. I should get off internet on my devices, and hopefully that will lessen the strain. That'll lessen the strain on whatever. I don't know. It is what it is. There we go. I'm on data only there. Okay, so we'll do that and see how that kind of works out. So anyway, welcome one and all to the show. It's split day, GameStop split day. The shares have split 4 for 1. 38.50 looks like the last trade on GameStop at the moment, up 13 cents. So you want to know what that means? Multiply that number by 4, and you got $154 a share. Is that what it is? Then you know where we are from yesterday. So every one of you are getting you have 4 times as many shares as you had before. You have 4 times as many options written as you had before, and it's all at 1/4 of the price. Has anything changed? No. The question going forward, what will the shares do now that the stock is split 4 for 1? Because the shares were at about $113 after having come down from the 150 range. It came all the way down to 113 about a month ago when they announced this split. And then over 4 weeks, 3 weeks, slowly but surely, the stock has been climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. And here we are hitting 162 yesterday, which is $40.50. We're now $38.50. We're down $2 from the high of 2 days ago. Yesterday we had a down day, and here we are now at $38.50 on 447,000 shares traded. Well, divide that by 4, it's 110,000 traded. But you know what? That's more than normal, isn't it? It's a lot more than normal. And now the question is, wait a minute. If we're trading more than normal, 100,000 versus what would normally be at this time of the day, 5,000 shares, 10,000 shares, why are we only up 13 cents? Why aren't we up $4? What the hey, I'll tell you why. Because we're going to get some shorting action now. I think we're going to get short sellers who are going to pound this market and take on positions up here. They're going to want to short in this 160, 155 neighborhood. Multiply this by 4. That's what we got. And I think they're gambling that the stock will go down to $30 a share and maybe 25. And if it goes to 25, that's $100 a share. Is that today? No. It might take a couple of weeks. But there might be relentless selling pressure on the stock for shorters to take new positions or larger positions. Again, I'm just guessing. I'm not guaranteeing any of this. This is just your buddy saying, watch for this. As option writers, you do not need to fear the upside. Why would the shares go to $50 from here? Why? Because they're only $38.50 and they're cheap to buy and small investors can buy in now? I have news for those of you who think that's going to happen. In the last 3 years, especially since I've been on the air January a year ago, you only need to open an account at any platform trading site you want, and you can buy $50 worth of GameStop anytime you want. You can buy $25 worth of Amazon stock anytime you want. You can buy $12 of Tesla stock anytime you want. Fractional shares. And so GameStop has been trading in the fractional share business forever. And there have been, and there probably are, theoretically, I'm going to say 100,000 or more people, but maybe 5, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 people at least who have less than 100 shares in their accounts before the split. There's a lot of people out there who had 30 shares, 50 shares. Well, now they have 120, 200. There are people out there who had 5 shares. Now they have 20. Some had 18 shares. Now they have 4 times as many. 72 shares, that kind of thing. Now, theoretically, you could say, well, Bruce, if you had 20 shares and now you got 80, you only need to buy 20 more and you got 100. At $38.50, you got to buy 20 more shares. That's like $770. And with that, you've got 100 shares. You can now write options. Yes, that's true. But here's the reality. There are 157 of you watching me right now live this morning with this lousy internet connection. And most of you are now option writers. And there are 99,990 some odd thousand that are not watching me, that are the rest of the market. And they don't write options. They trade maybe options, but they just trade stock, and they're casual investors. You guys are the minority of the markets. I have to keep reminding you of that. You're very special. You're a special breed of investor. You sell options first and buy them back later. You are a rare person, but you're successful and you're going to keep making money. The reality, though, is I just don't see, I can't imagine more than 100 people today in the world that are going to go, oh, I'll buy another 5, 10 shares today, 20 shares, get me up to 100, and I'll start writing an option. I don't know of anybody. There's almost no one in that position. Most shareholders of GameStop who had, say, 60 shares now have 240. And they're going to look at their account and go, well, I could buy 60 more and get to a nice even 300, or I could sell 40 and be at a nice even 200. And I'm going to bet you that's a 50-50 split of people who are going to do that. There are others out there who are going to look at their account for the first time today in a long time, because they're going to get their alert from their brokerage firm. And they're going to be confused. They're going to go, whoa, this doesn't make sense. What happened to my GameStop? Because they're oblivious to what's going on. They don't pay attention like we do. And they're going, oh wow, I got 400 shares. I thought I had 100, and they're only at 38.50. What happened? And then they're going to realize, oh, they split 4 for 1. Oh, well, wait a minute. Weren't they only worth like $12,000 a while ago? Weren't they only worth like $10,000, around 100 a share? Look at that. They're worth, they're worth more. They're worth like 14 grand, almost 15 grand. Maybe I should sell some, take a profit. And there could be that. Again, the naive who don't pay attention, who don't know, aren't aware, they might stumble into a win. They might actually look at their account this morning and go, this stock was $85 a share like 6 months ago, and I swore if it ever got back to 150, I'd get out. You know what? It's almost at it's at 150. I'm going to get out. And there might be profit takers today who didn't even know they're up on this thing 50% from the low or more, because 80 to here is almost a double. 100 to here is a 50% gain. There might be some selling going on. Don't know. The other thing I'm thinking about is, for the last 3-4 weeks, we have been watching the daily grind of this stock, and how up until Thursday, right up to Thursday, the pattern was kind of the same. The stock would go up eventually a couple of bucks every day. We'll be up $3, $4, $8, $6, $4, $6. Every day it gained. Stopped on Thursday, and now here we are on Friday. And the split has happened because people thought, well, it's going up because of the split, and the split's going to make it go great. And if it doesn't go to $45 this morning, people are going to go, whoa, what's up? Why isn't it going to keep going higher? It's split now. It went from 113 to 162. Why won't it keep going? And others are going to go, the party's over. The split momentum was the momentum from the last 2 weeks. That was the split. It was pre-split anticipation momentum. That's over now. This is now post-split reality is what we have. And now the question is, well, shouldn't I sell some now? It's had a good run. It went from 113, divide that by 4. And it's like $27 a share to $38.50. It's up like $11 a share. Shouldn't I sell here at 37, 38, 39 and buy it back at 30? Maybe I should do that. And you get enough of those thinkers, this stock's going to 30 right now. So now who's going to buy it and why? Who's going to sell it and why? Who's going to buy it for what kind of potential gain do they think they're going to get? Who's going to sell it and figure there's at least a $5 dip to a $10 dip coming right now? And then there are the option writers, the geniuses, the simpletons, and the intellectuals that hang out here. And right now there are 220 of them here going, I've written contracts at 110, 120, 125, and 130, daring these bastards to take me out. And they expire next Friday, the Friday after that, the Friday after that. I did the right contracts into late July and into August. And I am defying the market to come and get me because I think he's right. Buying a 120 or a 130 or whatever. And in the money contract, I took fat premiums and put it in my account. Still sitting on. I got the money. And if this sucker gives up $5 a share in the next couple of days, that's a $20 drop. We're back to 130. Hello. I wrote 120s for $15. That's a 135 sell price. This thing goes down $5. I'm ahead. Even if you take me out, I'm still winning because the money plus the money. I dare you to do that. Of course, the other thing that's happening is we go down $5, $6, $7 a share. Almost everybody that wrote a contract at 120 or higher is sitting there going, this is great. The time premium has shrunk right out since I wrote these. When the stock was 125, 128, I wrote 120s or I wrote 125s. Took in a fat premium for a 1 month contract that now has only 2 weeks to go, or next week has a week to go. This contract is shrinking dramatically now, and I'm a double winner. The stock's backing off, and the shrinkage is kicking in here. And darn it, that old man, that homeless guy from Canada is right again. I took in $2,000 a contract, and now they're sitting at $8,000. I can buy them back for $800. This is great. Well, get ready to rumble, kids, because I don't know why the stock would go up. I really don't know why would the stock now go up. It's already gone up. 37.90 I see right now, 492,000 trade. We're down 47 cents. Well, we'll find out in about 47 minutes when we start trading how this looks. In the meantime, on the markets themselves, let's take a look at indicators. I am showing on futures. Hang on one second. We gained 162 yesterday on the Dow. And we have the futures showing right now. Boy, it'd be nice if my iPad would just give me the new thing. Come on. Oh my gosh. Am I frustrated? Oh yeah. I gotta do something on my iPad. I don't know if is there a way to refresh an iPad or to clean up iPad history? Does anyone know? How do I get my iPad to wake up? It's really slow. Maybe it's the internet connection. It's okay. All right. 37.84 on GameStop. Futures. The Dow is up 71 right now. And S&P's down 3.5 and NASDAQ is down 35 points. So it's a mixed bag this morning. Oil is down 58 cents a barrel at 95.77. Market is watching out of the corner of its eye what's happening with interest rates, which are dropping. 10 years in the U.S., Italy, Spain, UK are all the yield fall 1/5 of a point in some cases. It's a pretty serious drop off in interest rate. Falling is a penny. The pound almost half. Asia, we had a 0.5 percentage point gains, 1/10 of a point gains. You're up 1/4 point to 0.5 point at the moment, which defies logic. Down on, we're down in S&P, we're down in NASDAQ, but we're up in on the Dow about a percentage point. That's what we got. Okay, and I'm sorry that this internet here it's like getting the thing of death. Connection sucks, by the way, says Nazareth. bad connection, and this is what's happening here. So frustrated in this hotel room, and there's nothing I can do. I've been trying to, and I think what I am going to do is I'm going to turn off the internet on my iPad, because it also is just struggling to do anything. Sorry. There we go. I'll shut off the internet there. So that's off. So I'm out of it. I'm only on my phone and on my computer data to try to not suck internet bandwidth from anything else, and just I don't know. It'd be a lot easier. It's just not that easy anymore. Turn down tabs as well to try to get through. Yeah, not so simple. Okay, so there we go. Thank you. For July dollar